Ilopango in what's now El Salvador produced 87 cubic kilometers of ejecta and had devastating effects on the Mayans. At the same time, up in Scandinavia, a culture was dying out. This was a precursor culture to what we later called the Vikings. Historians have debated why this culture waned and disappeared, and there were probably a number of reasons, but it couldn't have helped that in a part of the world that was already famous for cold weather and marginal agriculture, they got hit with a series of incredibly cold winters. No direct accounts survive, but the Nordic cultures that arose afterwards may have preserved some cultural memory of the event in their stories. For them, the end of the world would come not in fire, but in ice, a terrible winter called the Fimbulvinter, or the mighty winter. So here's a passage from the Edda. First of all, that a winter will come called Fimbulvinter. Then snow will drift from all directions. There will then be great frosts and keen winds. The sun will do no good. There will be 3 of these winters together and no summer between. Another Eddic poem, the Seeress's prophecy, states, black become the sun's beams in the summers that follow. Weather is all treacherous. The sun starts to blacken. As the sun vanishes, the stars fall into the sea, where their heat raises a great steam that covers the sky. The Finnish Kalevala contains the following. What wonder blocks out the moon? What fog is in the sun's way that the moon gleams not at all and the sun shines not at all? Parenthetically, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out what's probably obvious to all of you, which is that these legends of anomalous long winters that change the course of human destiny are, of course, fundamental to George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire, aka Game of Thrones.